Welcome to Penny for Your Shots, Conversations and Cocktails with Brilliant Women, the podcast where we uncork the stories and insights of exceptional female leaders from all walks of life. Our goal is to serve up wisdom, tips, and inspiration, and to support each other in rediscovering ourselves and what sets our souls on fire. We'll also share personal memories, paired with friends and a favorite beverage. I'm your host, Penny Fitzgerald, and I believe that the best stories are served up over a glass of wine or a cocktail. So grab a glass, get comfy, and let's pour ourselves into Penny for Your Shots. If you've been listening to Penny for Your Shots for a while, you know that I love to tell the stories of brilliant women. I've learned so much from these conversations and hope you have too. My plan is to keep telling those stories, and I'll release a new conversation soon. For the past few weeks, I've been coaching and sharing business tips for my clients and realized that some of what we've been talking about would be helpful for others. So today's episode is a breakdown of social media and how to set yours up for success without getting overwhelmed. So social media, it's a love-hate relationship for most entrepreneurs. The algorithms change. You don't own your or your customers' data, but it's a way to reach new people who you may be able to serve and to educate people about what you offer. What would be your goal in using social media? What are you hoping to achieve? And where do your people hang out? I did some research and found that YouTube is now the world's most popular social media platform, with approximately 47.5% of the world's population using it at least once a month. That's nearly 5.5 times the next most used platform, which is Facebook. That data comes from SEMrush, a data analytics company, and SEO specialists. The top countries for YouTube are the US and Korea. I then Googled what is the most commonly used social media platform for women aged 45 to 70. Facebook. When I took out the age range and just asked for women, Instagram and Pinterest were the top two. Instagram usage is growing, especially organic growth without paid ads. It's visual, and it's geared for brands in fashion, wellness, and beauty. The average visitor stays a little over 14 minutes per visit on Facebook, almost 13 minutes on Instagram, and over 24 minutes on YouTube. Short-form video content is rapidly gaining in usage and popularity. That would be TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels primarily. As a side note, Red Note is exploding, especially with the volatility of TikTok and questions on whether it will be available in the future or not. Red Note is another Chinese platform that combines features of Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and Amazon, so it is a shopping platform as well. Instagram is a kind of a gatekeeper or a funnel that pushes people to other sites like Facebook, YouTube, and Linktree. So with the current environment, your main content can and should be on YouTube, and you drive people through your Instagram Reels to those. The suggested posting frequency online was for Instagram 4 to 5 times per week. For Facebook, it's 3 or 4 times per week. For LinkedIn, it's 2 to 3 times per week. And on YouTube, it's suggested to post once per week, and then shorts more often in between time can be very effective. Consistency is the key on all the platforms. It's way more important to keep a regular schedule, even if it's once per week. That's better than posting every day for 3 weeks and then missing several days and trying again. It's also about quality over quantity. For years, I struggled with whether to utilize my personal Facebook page for business or work on building a business page. What types of posts should I put out on each? And isn't that creating more work if I have both a personal and a business Facebook page? Then what about Facebook groups? I also wondered if my Instagram page is set to public, won't I set myself up for trolls and judgment? I didn't know if I wanted to be that public. And if I use Instagram, what kind of account do I need? Can't I just use my personal Instagram page? Looking back, I realized those doubts and questions kept me stuck. Without knowing the answers, I didn't move forward. I stayed small. I did some things without much strategy. I wasn't comfortable, so I wasn't consistent. But action brought clarity. And the more I studied, the more I've grown. And above all, the more I've gained experience, the clearer it has become. And it's become easier not only to have more confidence in what posts need to be where, but also in getting brave enough to understand that I can't make a bigger impact and I can't move forward towards my purpose if I'm not willing to be seen. And I've learned some tools to make it easier to come up with posts and not create more work. The good news is that you can create a strategy that works for you and your business that includes repurposing content into pieces for the different platforms. I teach how to do all this in my classes. First, yes, you do need a Facebook business page. When someone meets you or hears about you, they'll look for you online. Having a Facebook business page and a greater social presence provides credibility. It's another source for people to learn about you, what you do, and how to work with you. Additionally, a personal profile does not get pushed out to a new audience. You may be mentioned as people you may know or as a friend suggestion, but it's not the same as appealing to a specific audience as a business page. Another advantage of having a business page is that you can see analytics of what posts are landing or getting engagement with your audience. What posts or types of posts are being seen? Who is engaging with your posts? Is it your connections or is it non-followers? Is it reels or is it going live? What is it specifically that is most important for your people? You want to build your audience. If you ever want to run ads, you cannot do that from a personal page. So having a business page gives you that option as well. Your Facebook business page will be made up of 70 to 80% business related posts that build your brand and show value, with 20 to 30% of personal and lifestyle posts that show your personality, your likes, and what makes you you. Your personal profile on Facebook is just the opposite, with 20 to 30% of your posts being about your business and your brand, and 70 to 80% of it being personal. Your friends can't support your business if they don't know you have one, so do post about what you do. But they probably also don't want to be bombarded with only your business, so keep business posts to about 20 to 30%. Our friends are interested in what we do, but they don't necessarily want to see every piece of content about our business that our customers and those interested in our products and services are curious about. If you haven't set up your Facebook business profile or used it much yet or for a while, create a post for your personal page that lets your friends know that you're now posting info about your products and services on your business page. Invite them to join you over there and share your link to make it easy to find. You might even entice them by talking a bit about what you intend to share, like what types of content and what value you'll be sharing on your business page. So, what about Facebook groups? Should you set one up? Yes, but it depends. Your business page is where you'll introduce people to you and your business, where they can watch from a comfortable distance for themselves to see if you are their people, if what you offer is something they want or need. The Facebook group can be for that next step, to take those who are curious about your products or what you do and begin to serve them, to build the relationship a bit more. Think about that for a sec. When you first meet someone, do you want to jump right in the middle of a conversation with a group of people who are talking about something you've not had a chance to experience? Having a Facebook group for your business without a business page would be a little like asking potential customers to marry you before your first date. They need to get to know you a bit first. And if or when they join your group, you'll have an opportunity to get to know them and how you can better serve them. So what's your goal? Is it to treat VIPs to an elevated experience, to provide more value for them? Or is it to take those people who are curious on a deeper journey so they can begin to work with you? Or is it something else? Structure your group to serve your people's needs, and you can't go wrong. But just remember, the Facebook group does not take the place of a Facebook business page. Next, make sure your Instagram profile is set to business rather than personal or creator, because a personal profile doesn't get pushed out to new people the same as Facebook. Creator accounts are more for influencers and public figures and celebrities who aren't really selling products or services. Now, while everyone is selling something, the creator account is for pushing info out. So it's more of a one-way conversation rather than serving our community or building relationships. And like Facebook, you must have an Instagram business account if you choose to run ads. P.S. You can build your business and your audience without ads. Having business accounts just gives you that option. On LinkedIn, your content will be mostly business, with 80% of the business content being about your personal brand, your products or services, what makes you different, your expertise, your thought leadership, and your perspective about your business. 20% can be company provided materials or content. If you work with a company that provides graphics, videos, or other content, that can be about 20%. YouTube content should be mostly business related as well. And some potential ideas for content might include like product demonstrations or tutorials, how you use the product or services, testimonials. You could even do an interview with customers, asking them how they use the product, what they've noticed, have they had a transformation, what using your products or services has done for them. Other ideas are your ideas and perspectives on your industry or product or service that demonstrates your thought leadership. What trends do you anticipate? How are you using the products? What makes you and your services different? You're unique. Show your audience how. It could also include stories about your personal journey as an entrepreneur and what that means for you. Let's talk about the setup of our social accounts and how to do that. Do you have a Facebook business page? If not, start there. If you do, but haven't been using it or haven't posted in a while, no worries. We'll build up that content in our next steps. Do you have your Instagram page set to business? If not, do that next. In Instagram, go to your profile, business tools and controls, and then switch account types to a professional business account. Do you have your Instagram set up to cross-post to your Facebook business page? If not, let's do that. Go to sharing and reuse and allow people to share. Then click on to share stories to Facebook. This will allow you and others to share your stories from Instagram to Facebook. On your phone, go to Instagram and click that, and then click your picture in the bottom right-hand corner. And then you'll see a hamburger menu up at the top. Click on that. And then you'll scroll down to cross posting. There it is. And you'll click on that. Then click share to Facebook. You'll want those to be on. Click on to your story, posts, and reels. Do not click other options. That is other options recommend reels on Facebook, because clicking this allows you to share others' reels on Facebook and yours, but it's not automatic. You have to do it. So by not clicking that now, it allows you to automatically share your reels to Facebook, and that'll save you time later. That's another time-saving tip. So if you haven't done it or haven't looked at it in a while, carve out some time in your schedule to review your business tools and controls. So you'll see in the settings, there's business controls. So take some time to go through that and check what you've got set up and see what works best for you. You might want to go in there and update your frequently asked questions, your welcome message, and any other automations or information that you can set up now that'll save you time later. So kind of check that out and see what might make sense to update. Taking a bit of time to set up your social media profiles now will allow you to be more strategic. It'll be easier and take less time to set up the systems that free up your time and your energy so you can focus on what's most important. Think of it as slowing down to speed up. And once you understand who you're serving and following your purpose, it's also easier to take that first step. Take action, even if it's not perfect. You remember you won't be perfect at first, right? Give yourself some grace. It'll take some time to build. Consistency is the key. The action you take will bring clarity, and you can pivot down the road if something isn't working or doesn't feel right. It's your business and nothing is permanent, so you can change it up later if you need to. If you need help or want to take the next steps to set up the systems that will work for you, shoot me a message on social media or on my website. I'll put the links to more resources in the show notes. I believe in you and know that if I can do it, so can you. I'm here to support you if or when you need me. Talk to you soon. Cheers, friend.
That's a wrap on another spirited episode of Penny for Your Shots, conversations and cocktails with brilliant women. I hope you've enjoyed the intoxicating blend of wisdom, wit, and wonder that these incredible women bring to the table. Check out the show notes for links to resources referenced in today's episode. And remember to subscribe and raise a glass with me every Thirsty Thursday as we continue to serve up inspiration, celebrate resilience, and reignite the passions that set our souls on fire. If you've loved what you've heard, please share the podcast far and wide and leave a sparkling 5-star review to let me know your thoughts. It would also help tremendously if you would visit pennyforyourshots.com and subscribe to learn when new episodes are available and pick up my free recipe. In the meantime, remember that your story deserves to be served and savored. Cheers to your brilliance and of women everywhere. Until next time, keep sipping and experiencing life's extraordinary moments. This is Penny for Your Shots, signing off with a clink and a toast to us. Cheers.